Slava Jesus Christus, Slava Navika, glory be to Jesus Christ, glory be forever. This is Father Basil doing another podcast on this Sunday late afternoon, almost early evening. And I've been doing a lot of church services this day. I'm about to do my fourth one coming up today. So it's been a busy day for me. And I want to reflect today. I know it's going to be a few weeks away yet, but the whole reflection upon Halloween. So, Halloween is kind of an interesting celebration that many people do now in North America. People dress up in their outfits, and for the kids it's a lot of fun, and they trick or treat and ask for candy. So for the kids it's fun, and then for some adults, I know the younger adults like to party during this time, go to bars, dress up and have lots to drink, and get drunk and let's party the night away. And I'm just wondering, what is the purpose of all this that we're doing on Halloween? Why are we teaching our kids that dressing up as monsters, dressing up as evil spirits, as devils, as things like that is okay? If anything, we should be teaching our kids to dress as saints. I know it's hard for my own son. He wants to be a superhero. He wants to be, the scary things he watches on YouTube. It's hard to teach our kids about spiritual warfare, because this is really what it is. This is about spiritual warfare. And we don't think much about the consequences of celebrating Halloween. We don't think about the consequences at all. We just think of the fun the kids have and the fun even the adults have, and not of any of the consequences spiritually. And I don't know, in our society, it's so entrenched, this Halloween tradition. I know when I was a kid, we dressed up and parade around the school that we were in, and every classroom, everyone wants to see their Halloween outfits. I don't know, it's something that we have to reflect upon. What are we teaching our children? Is this what we want to teach our children? Is this what we want our children to learn about? So we got to be careful in what our children understand about this. If we teach the children the difference between good and evil, the difference between the demons, the devils, and the angels, the good angels, then maybe this is a useful activity. As we know, Halloween was, made many centuries ago in the old Middle Ages, where the people would parade around and put masks on to try to scare off the demons, the unclean spirits, the bad spirits on the before All Souls Day, because it's about death. It's about the souls that are that have to pass through the evil, pass through these evil spirits in order to get to heaven. And this is what they believed back then. And, there's lots of untruths that we think is true about Halloween. And we have to teach our kids the truth about it. We have to teach our kids what it really was all about and what it was made to be. And again, people say, well, why are you taking the fun away from kids? Why are you taking the fun away from them having a good time and dressing up and stuff? There's nothing wrong with dressing up. I said what you dress up as. That's the problem. My son loves superheroes, and we try to teach him about the good superheroes, not the bad ones, although he seems to dwell on the bad ones all the time. And this is the thing. It's always a teaching moment. It's always a learning experience for parents to teach the children between good and evil, and that we have to pick good and avoid evil. This is what Jesus told us. And if we allow our children to wear demon costumes, to wear devil costumes, to wear all kinds of crazy things, what are we teaching them? We have to be careful on that. We got to be careful in what we teach these children. Anyways, that's just a few of my thoughts about Halloween. And I guess it's this really good versus evil. It's the evil spirits that are trying to get our souls, and they influence us so much. And they tell us, "Oh, don't worry about it. You can do whatever you want. God doesn't care what you do." Well, God does care what we do. That's the lie. The devil's lying to us and trying to convince us to do what is evil, and trying to convince us to teach our kids what is very bad for their soul, very bad for their souls. This is what's happening in our world today. So we have to really understand what this is all about. Understand why we need to teach our kids about the truth of God, about how God is more powerful than anything in this world. That the evil ones, the demons, the devils, we should not associate with at all. Even dressing as the costumes, we shouldn't be doing that, because we don't want to associate with evil. We want to associate with good. Let us, think about this as Halloween approaches very soon. Have a good day. God bless.